Greetings, family. You ain't gotta know me, and I ain't gotta know you. But in spirit, we all one. I don't know what you've been through, and I don't need to have to know what you're going through. But if you here, you in the right place. So we gonna get naked. We gonna shake it loose, shake it off, and shake it up. Be attentive to your breathing. Most assuredly have positive thoughts, and enjoy this meditation. This is your host and co-pilot under the divine direction of Source, Spirit, Sawu to God. Namaste. I thank you and sincerely hope you enjoyed this, even if it's only 3 minutes and some change. These 3 minutes are like an eternity. Namaste. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Take a moment of silence for y'all. Stillness and blessing, love and light, health and wholeness. I hope everybody in the highest vibration possible, wherever you at, wherever you are, doing what you do. It's a cold 30 degrees, wet and rainy for me. Still making it happen, regardless. I hope everybody in the highest version feeling good for no reason at all. Only you can. We got a few things to talk about today. We take off these glasses early so we can see. Everything anybody ever wanted, the only reason they want it is because they think it'll make them feel better. Myself included. I can remember being in that place I'm in a more mature thinking pattern place today. But when I was looking at humanity, the collective, us as a whole, and individually, it's a powerful insight. Everything anybody ever wanted, they only want it because they think it'll make them feel better. It paints some real brutal truths when you apply what I just said to your own life and be honest with it. Most of us won't like what it show us, but if you're doing this inner work, spiritual inner work, then it's things that's gonna have to be looked at, pulled up, looked at, shook up, and discarded. Yeah, everything anybody ever wanted. Cause you got to think about why we want the things that we want. You know, whatever it is. Why do we want the things that we want? And you'll find out at the root of it is we want it because we think it'll make us feel better. So it's a reason that I say feel good for no reason at all for those who missing it. You attract what you vibrate. You attract what you vibrate. It's hard. That's hard for us to accept until you're honest with your life. When you care about how you feel, you automatically, I'm talking about selfless care. When you care about how you feel, you're automatically considering others. Feeling young and acting your age is not the same thing as feeling young and acting childish. I'm speaking to the mature audience because we're a mature audience here. Feeling young and acting your age is not the same thing as feeling young and acting childish. So I thank you. I thank us for being a mature adults. Although we are all creators, and although we are co-creating as we weave our own destiny, I won't necessarily call them rules of thumb, but I gave myself 3 principles to stay mindful of in 2021, and I'm gonna share them with y'all. No blaming others for our current situation and circumstances. Knowing that we all have unique paths to follow, no matter who we line up with. And 3, being mindful of any type of controlling tendencies, whether it's people, situations, everything that occur. Because sometimes, we trying to control it. We try to control everything, and we end up blocking the flow of what's actually supposed to happen. That's the point I'm trying to make. Allow. I'm gonna speak 5 words of radiation: inner peace, freedom, positivity, creativity, and balance. And those 5 words will say something different to everybody that hear them. A lot of people are leaving. A lot of people ready to leave their jobs because they tapping into their own, creative self, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm even going through certain type of things. I gotta learn different type of things for the certain moves I want to make. But I'm saying that to say this: if you've been wanting to step out and do something on your own, I think the universe giving us clear signs that the time is now. This is the moment to do it. Don't wait for change. Make it. We can't bring fear into our future, and we can't afford to keep any lower vibratory residue of 2020 in our 2021. 2020 was a mirror that we must leave the old version of the person we was behind. And how many of us have heard you got the power of God in you? Because I was meditating on this. I used to hear it growing up all the time, especially if you come from a Christian-backed household. You know, you got the power of God in us. But in my contemplation today that I was having on that, I wanted to share. We have more than the power of God in us. We are the power of God in us. And I wish we would have been told that growing up, because we'd be totally different type of beings. We have more than the power of God in us. We are the power of God in us. And then knowing better, we can do better. When you're expecting something better to happen, we can't focus on what already don't happen. The forward to focus, forward. These four words are to help us stay focusing forward. Forward, forward. See how close? Forward, forward. 4 words to focus on. Is that it already? I thought I had some more for y'all. Desire. Yeah, desire. If we think about what desire is your gas station. Depending on where you're from, you might call it fuel station, you know. But desire is your gas station to all accomplishment. And what I mean by that is what you need. Unleaded, premium, diesel. Nah, that's a human moment. But for real though, desire is your gas station to accomplishments. Because you can have a hope for something and it won't be enough to fuel you. You can wish for something and it won't be enough to fuel you. But if you desire something, I think y'all feeling me now. If you desire something, man, it'll prepare you to go towards whatever it is you desire. And y'all that's in touch with your desire like that, you know what I'm talking about. So pat yourself on the back. Any changes taking place have been manifested by inner decisions or inner desires to make positive changes. For those of us who making positive changes, because it's people who making change in the negative, but that ain't our focus. Our focus on those who trying to focus forward through these 4 words. The more we adjust our speech, views, and behavior about both the unseen and the seen, or the spiritual and material worlds, it will help us create balance within ourselves and in our life in general. Positive action is included. Positive action is included with positive affirmation for any of your life to take change. When you live, you let this traffic pass. Traffic is happening. People allow the traffic, allow the traffic, allow the traffic. When you live your life being true to yourself and honest with others, you create positive energies to manifest the best results and outcomes in all your affairs. This is another one we always heard. Go with the flow. Man, you gotta go with the flow. Go with the flow this, go with the flow that. But nobody ever told us what the flow was. But I think we all have lived life and experienced life enough to know that it takes your own life to learn you. And that's the flow, your flow. Because any other going with the flow, you never know what it is unless your own life show you what it is. So, congratulations to us again. If you see something special in people, in anyone, let them know, because they may not know, they may not see it in themselves. Let them know. Be a light. We're going to proceed to the 80K loop. Book 2, Law of Life. We still on Ascended Masters, Cosmic and Divine Beings. Okay. We're on the section or topic of Rex and Nala Rayborn, Bob and Pearl Singleton. These 4 young people grew up and were educated here in the United States. When in college, they were given special training under the direction of their master, Saint Germain. They were in the party with Godfrey, went to the Far East, and were given training in the retreats, particularly in the Cave of Light. This enabled them to completely purify their 4 lower bodies. What they mean by 4 lower bodies? 4 lower bodies. Therefore, they could release great power by the wielding of light rays. They gave tremendous protection and rendered very great service for the blessing of mankind in those perfected bodies just before their ascension. The vibratory action of their bodies was accumulated and raised to a degree where they would no longer register discord, register chaos, register anything outside of harmony. This enabled them to draw great power and render tremendous service which has not yet been made known to the outer world. They, not yet being ascended, by retaining the physical bodies, gave them a connection with the physical world, which is no longer apparent after the ascension. This enabled them to render certain service which the great law would not permit an ascended being to do. After rendering certain service in those perfected bodies, they completed the ascension in about March 1933. Now, from the ascended state, their special activity is to assist the younger generations. Rex still oversaw the management of their ranch and mine after the ascension. He would occasionally return in the visible, tangible body to tend to things. The men there, of course, did not know that he was an ascended being. Rex is on the gold ray. A short time after her ascension, Nada had taken on the powerful qualities of the Lady Master Nada, who ascended so long ago. She also on the pink ray. Bob had very great enthusiasm and could pour forth a mighty radiance. His color is blue. Pearl represents purity, and her color is white. The 4 children entered the retreat before they were made members of the Great Brotherhood. That was never permitted before. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time, attention, love, support, donations, energy, reciprocity, growth. Definitely thank you for all growing with me, because if I don't see it, I could feel it. Like, share, subscribe, question, comment. My Cash App is $ SAIWOODAGOD. That's $ Sawuda God. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. And whatever we do in these heavy, energetic times, please feel good for no reason at all. I love y'all. Stay up, fam. 1.